Or to this a suggestion via donation. The name of the song is Raw Thoughts 7. This is coming from the artist Chris Webby. All right, let's encounter it. Let's see where this takes us, guys.
Well, here we go again. Once upon a time in our rewritten history, 13 bloodlines rose to power wickedly. They came from ancient lands with depravity and vices, like usury and rape and ritual sacrifices. They worshipped evil gods, but they kept the secrets hidden as they...
Okay, what? Hold on here. A lot's happening. And I mean a lot. Like a lot. All right, so this right here looks like the all-seeing eye. Everything definitely looks all like super cloak and dagger. All right, so this is something to basically watch out for. And also with kind of the messaging, the overall messaging from the song itself, we were starting with a very cryptic message, let's say.
Well,
I see where you're going, bro.
Here we go again.
Let's not get canceled today. Yeah, like this whole scene right here looks super cloak and dagger. Like it looks like secret society. He's mentioning like 13 entities, right? I mean, sometimes it's called 12, but then often it's also referred to as 13, right? He's obviously referring to the country that kind of has us in this kerfuffle currently in the Middle East. He's obviously talking about that country there. I cannot speak too heavily on it because my channel was basically canceled like 2 years ago for it. Like they demonetized my channels. So let's see where this goes here, guys. We're here for it. But either way.
Once upon a time in our rewritten history, 13 bloodlines rose to power wickedly. They came from ancient lands with depravity and vices, like usury and rape and ritual sacrifices. They worshipped evil gods, but they kept the secrets hidden as they infiltrated and hijacked other religions. They conquered other countries and they printed all the money while they plotted on a plan for the control of everybody. And here we are now, still on the same path, with the devil in the details. You could do the math. Only God's got the map with the one road back. On the human racetrack, we passed the last lap with your pedophiles and Illuminati puppets operating in the shadows like roaches evading justice, subliminally teaching the wicked ways to the public, whether we knew it or not. Now we're all a product of it. See, they desecrated nature and set fire to the wilderness, filled us with their poison and they wired us for sinfulness, stole our ancient knowledge and left us broken and ignorant, and stole our sons and daughters and fed on the stolen innocence. They groomed our behavior and turned us on our neighbors, took away our promise and offered us false saviors. But something's gotta give when you're ruled by the takers, and in the end, us and them will meet the same maker. So I dedicate the song to those who lost their life and paid the price to tell the truth for what they thought was right. Those who up against the odds answered for the call to fight, and now it's time that the fucking darkness is brought to light.
Okay. Careful. Okay. Listen, there's some things you can talk about freely, regardless of your opinion. It doesn't mean that you specifically hate a group of people, but you can kind of start to look at, certain trends and traits that tend to, occasionally happen sometimes. Okay. I think you should be allowed to do that. But you're not for some reason. I don't know. It's weird. Guys, it's just weird. You say you want to basically expose things. I don't know, bro. I mean, listen, I respect it, but just understand this here, guys. Nothing in the world tells me that this man does not like his life. Does that make sense here? Or do I have to explain that thoroughly? And I think he likes his life, and I don't think that he, wants to end up missing, or I don't think he wants to end his existence under any circumstance, guys. Just outside looking in here, just assuming things, okay? I don't want to get too, but I'm just saying, all right? I think he likes it. I think he likes life. I'm sure you guys would agree. All right, but he's saying a lot of things so far that absolutely are going to ruffle like a gigantic amount of feathers.
And now it's time that the fucking darkness is brought to light.
Oh, this is long. Super whimsical. Kind of feels like NF.
It's time to load this chamber and aim at the head of the monster now. So go and grab a slice of Pizzagate. John Podesta's here to serve you each a plate. Tony's pouring fresh adrenochrome you really need to taste. And Barack bought the hot dogs for over 60K in just a single day. That's what our taxes went to pay. Careful though, he'll take you paddleboarding if you tell his secrets. And stay away from his husband, she's meaner than he is. And Bill Gates is over there with a syringe and gloves, cause he likes to vaccinate the kids before he drinks their blood. And who's that chewing on a pineal gland? Oh, that's just Hillary with all that frazzle drip on her hands. That's red-handed. And there's Bill with jizz on his pants. Galena wipe the stains when they're playing from.
Whoa, guys, hold on. I'm gonna tell you something right now, bro. I didn't expect this. Obviously, everything is redacted. It looks like the Epstein files, right? He's referring to a lot of things in here that I'm not even sure like YouTube wants even spoken about, but we'll see. There's a lot of stuff happening here, guys. Like, bro, I want to know: did your video get limited? All right, I just want to know, just as a fellow content creator for years here. All right, I just want to know, like, did you get limited on this video? Seriously, because I think you did. I think you may have. Even though this is just like artistic expression, I'm not sure that advertisers are going to want to advertise over your song or around your song. If that makes any sense here, that's kind of why I'm asking. Like, if anyone knows him personally, like, did you get limited on this song here? Okay, because there's a lot happening here. Okay, there's a lot happening. I respect though, guys. I mean, listen, Obama, the paddle boarding, obviously, stay away from the husband. Okay, because she's meaner than he is. Got it. There's a lot of Bill Clinton, the Hillary Clinton, pineal gland references, the adrenochrome references. Guys, this is, okay.
That's red-handed. And there's Bill with jizz on his pants. Galena wipe the stains when they're playing from Israel land. So someone grab the spirit cooker if you looking for the gravy. Abramovich, who is not a witch. Well, maybe. And Gaga don't drink the goo-goo from little babies. That's crazy. She's honestly a really nice lady. And look, it's Kevin Spacey right off the set of a movie. He shot in his basement with a child and George Clooney. Weinstein funded it. Spielberg directed it. And Bono made the music and sang at a kid's benefit. And George H.W. Bush is pulling the car up with every man in his family, even Barbara. Ellen's on the way from Diddy's house with Sean Carter. Cause here at Comet Ping Pong, the club is what you're part of. Oprah's on the way, but she'll be late. She's stuck in human traffic. We'll just have to film the sacrifice and show it to her after. Go and throw it on a lacy drive, but don't be losing that shit. Where's Anthony Weiner's computer? I thought that Huma had it. Just relax, take a nap with that guy in the Biden mask. Even if they catch us, we'll be fine. Just give it time to pass. Jeffrey's got our back. This shit is under control. Cause he reports directly to the people running the show. Well, gee, who could that be? What a mystery. Even with the evidence, there's not a single hint to see. And these conspiracies have been mistaken all along. So I guess we'll never know just what is really going on. But before
guys, he likes his life. He's happy existing. He's happy making art for the people. Okay. He's happy dropping super dope, complex bars, bro. He is happy. All right. Chris Webby is happy with his existence. Okay. And that's it. That's all I'm saying here, guys. What is really going on? I'm gonna say it the correct way. Cause listen, okay, I'm gonna say it correctly here. God, you're doing a lot right now, bro. Like, I mean, you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. All right, that's it. A lot.
Have been mistaken all along, so I guess we'll never know just what is really going on. But before you call it anti-Semitism, try to listen and think how I said those families infiltrated religions. At the head of every snake is a servant of Satanism. Should the Vatican been human trafficking since the beginning? But one little country has become their seat of power, where they plot on pandemics and wars and twin towers. Babylonian Talmudism has been the recipe, and they've been sacrificing the fucking children for centuries. And they don't give a fuck about us. We're just goy, cattle, subhuman, only here to be destroyed. And
we're just goy? Jesus Christ, guys. I don't know if I can. There's as an Is that what you're saying? That's what we are. We're just Jeez. Right. Guys, Listen, understand this here. Like, it's never the people. It's normally not the people that are doing things. It's generally the people in power that have the ability to kind of do some of the worst things. And unfortunately, they paint everyone else with the same. The other people that are involved also get painted with the same brush because, bro, yeah, this is a lot, bro. Okay, guys, I don't know where we're going with this, but if I keep stopping, it's gonna be like an
Give
hour.
a fuck about us, we're just goy, cattle, subhuman, only here to be destroyed and extorted and abused and ruled over with lies. But don't forget, guys, they're our greatest allies. Oh man, this song is gonna get me in some fucking trouble. That Khazarian mafia's watching you with the fallen angels and Nephilim. It's time to rid society's.
Is it a Wall Street reference? I wonder.
That Khazarian mafia's watching you with the fallen angels and Nephilim. It's time to rid society's closet of all the skeletons. So let me just be crystal fucking clear and set a precedent. If Trump is proven part of it, then burn him with the rest of them, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, listen, there are a whole bunch of biased people out here like, no, right? You can't touch the savior. Let me tell you something, bro. If you are a part of any of this absolute craziness that's happening, why do we care? Okay, I mean, I get it. The bull represents, obviously, it has to be Wall Street, the elites, the uber wealthy, the ones that are absolutely doing all these things here. It's on fire, so he's basically burning the elites, if that makes any sense here. But geez, guys, anyone involved, that's it. Who cares? Let's just be honest here, bro. Anyone involved.
Anyone taking cookies out of Epstein's jar. Every Rachel Chandler handler in Epstein's car. And if he's really still alive, his judgment will come when he's mono with God. That's an Epstein bar. We gotta break the mind control of these secret societies that kept us locked in our perception. Then they threw away the keys, making sure we never leave. And that everyone we see are incriminated, guilty celebrities on the screens who've been living double lives in the company of snakes, with the fucking balls to laugh at it right in front of our face. And it's hard when we grew up to love a lot of these stars, but it's time we see the monsters for exactly who they are. And fully cut ties with the idols of our youth, cause our childhood heroes have been hiding from the truth. But the reckoning is coming, ain't no running from the proof. So give every sick fuck at the pizzeria a noose. At the all white parties, I show up in black, pulling up the eyes wide shut in a ski mask. Kerosene in hand while I'm flicking a lit match, and burn it all down till it's nothing but ash. Raw thoughts.
Right.
And now it's feeling like the whole world's cursed. The devil lurks while he ushers in this hell on earth. And a one world government's looming out in the distance. A new world order is
looming out in the distance. Looming. One world order. Is it illuminating in like the room that you're currently in, my good sir? Like, but not I. Not I. Is it like that? The one world order, one light, it's illuminating. No. No. Follow along.
On earth, and a one world government's looming out in the distance. A new world order is coming for the resistance. While all we do is bicker till it's ripping us apart. As the globalists controlling us and stripping us for parts. While they reset the score on the brink of world war. As I look around, I don't recognize it anymore. Feel a wheeze from the geoengineering on the breeze. While they blocking out the sky right in front of us to see. Fucking with us with the frequencies of 5G. Interacting with the graphene from the vaccines. And the food that we eat is poisoned down to the seeds. Hard to even call it food when Pfizer's making the cheese. While the algorithm focused us on how we disagree. They've been building us a prison with digital IDs. So this ain't an act of violence, it's an act of defiance. It's a fucking middle finger to these pedophile tyrants. A reminder to the rebels who won't give them their compliance. When the pressure's on, never getting threatened into silence. And still hit the field while the home team's losing. Keep a cool head through the cries and confusion. Keep an open mind through the lies and illusions. And try to be a good human. So one last time, this the finale, put it to bed. Because after this, there won't be nothing left to be said. And I hope that after all of this, at least I made you think. That was always my intention for sharing what's in my head. It was never about the vision, I just needed y'all to listen. And wake the fuck up from this nightmare that we live in. So hate or love it, if I got you to question the system. With all these raw thoughts, then I accomplished the mission. And thoughts were my own. In a world where the loudest opposition is controlled, I don't claim to have the answer, really all I've ever known is I gotta speak on it if I feel it in my bones. I've been right about a lot of things, wrong about some others, shadow banned and demonized, still I never stuttered, cause from the very start I just said what's in my heart. So one last time, raw thoughts, motherfucker.
Ooh, what is this? What is it? Something? Okay, this is something different. Okay. Listen, hold the phone here, buddy. Yeah, you're not wrong. Like a lot of what you just said here absolutely has the ability to like create constant conversations. But do people actually want to have these conversations? People, I think, really like being the sheep, all right? Followers of whatever doctrine is being dictated to them because they have no ability to truthfully, critically think in these times here. Now, the algorithm, guys, be careful. All right. Like I've been preaching the idea of breaking echo chambers for a little over a year now, I would say here, but I started to realize that, guys, people are starting to get more extreme, either extreme right or extreme left. And can we please move back to the center where we can have conversations, where we actually have the ability to have serious conversations? I remember the idea of the MK Ultra program, right? I remember this. That didn't work. Allegedly. But I will say, though, or the Manchurian candidates, et cetera, I don't want to get too conspiratorial here because it's not me, right? But if I know that they were looking for a way to create a way to control the masses, the smartest play now is the algorithm. The algorithm controls you. You watch one thing, it says, hold on, you stayed on this video for 30 seconds longer than this video with a different type of topic coming from a different angle. So that means you want to see more of this. So let's go ahead and bombard you, because if you watch more of this, by default, you're longer on the platform. If you're longer on the platform, you make more money. We make more money as a platform. Isn't that interesting? Right? So what ends up happening is that you're being controlled by kind of yourself a little bit, right? Because you have to break it a little bit. You have to be able to critically think. And this is really important. If you start to realize that every single thing that you watch and do during a day basically confirms your biases, then why are you doing these things here, guys? You're not getting stronger here. You're just getting weaker. That's it. You're getting weaker. I'm being honest here. You are at the weakest point in your life when you go through at least a week of your life or a day of your life where no one has challenged you mentally. Okay? Because what's happening to us as a society? The idea of critically thinking becomes absolutely irrelevant because you're not critically thinking anymore. You're just having your biases confirmed. Not beneficial, guys, all right? Not beneficial. So you are yourself being bombarded with the idea of I'm right and everyone else is wrong. Now, the other side of things, right? They're seeing the same things that are basically, revolutionizing them, let's just say this year, to go against you because your thing makes them feel bad, right? We're in a time where it is facts versus how I feel. Okay, that's it here. We're split up by that. Not color lines, not economics, not all these other things that are moderately fickle. It's the deepest thing in you. Okay, let's say I'm person A here, hyper emotional. Okay, this makes me feel bad, so it's wrong. And people notoriously are known for throwing their entire lives away over feeling disrespected, and it's generally over things that they have no real evidence or there's no actual evidence around. Follow me here, all right? So if you're going with a bunch of people who only feel things, that's it. Okay, it's a little bit more than that, but let's just boil it down to the easiest point to talk about here. You're dealing with people who only feel things, and then you're also dealing with people who only care about the truth of the matter here. All right, these things can obviously, because no one is a monolith. Groups are not monoliths. They have the ability to kind of pivot occasionally. But if the main talking point is this makes me feel bad, so if you don't agree, let's say, with whatever I'm saying here, then you're morally corrupt and morally reprehensible and morally terrible, et cetera, right? Guys, we need to get past this. And the only way to do this is to basically break out of the echo chamber. And I would say on a regular basis, watch something from the other side of the table. That's it. You'll be brought back to the center almost immediately by your algorithm, because people are super perceptive of whatever they are allowing through their around them, basically, right? So if you're only experiencing, I don't know, Drew Offalo, the man-hating woman on TikTok, right, the one who hates men but likes men, but likes men who are not masculine. I don't know how that works, guys. Live your life, right? But if you only intake that, then of course all your talking points are going to end up in a misandrist type of way here. Or then if you are experiencing only red pill stuff, then trust me when I say you're going to hate women, right? That you're going to be a misandrist, right? So like, no, a misogynist, right? So you're going to be a misogynist, and then the women are going to be misandrists. And so what are we doing here, guys? How does this benefit? Look at our birth rates. We've created a society where people hate each other in America. They hate each other. And the women are kind of like men now. I don't know, weird thing. I didn't marry an American woman on purpose. But the point is, things are terrible right now in America, okay? Things are terrible. You need to work on it as a whole here. Do your thing. Not all American women obviously are bad, but just understand that I don't know, do your thing, live your life, right? Just live your life. That's kind of what I'm pointing out here. Live your life. But you need to be cautious with what we're encountering these days here, bro. Don't fall for the absolute idiocy. And a lot of people fall for the idiocy, and it disturbs me a lot, unnecessarily, actually. Hopefully we'll be better. Guys, listen, if you are on the right, okay, occasionally watch some Bernie Sanders. Matter of fact, hold on, guys. Bernie Sanders dropped like a solid video pretty recently on YouTube. It was AI where he was talking to Claude. Go watch that for a second and watch your algorithm change for a little bit, right? And if you are on the left, I don't know, let me see, I'm trying to think of someone you can watch, guys. Like Senator Kennedy. Watch one of Senator Kennedy's like hearings or something. You get what I'm saying here? Just flip things. Just move things around. Stop being a sheep, bro. I get it. You just want your biases confirmed. Guys, but it's just not conducive.